Hello, welcome back. This is Jacob, and today we are going to be continuing the Let's Play for Reverse 1999. So then, it is roughly 7:50 a.m. in the morning. I literally woke up 30 minutes ago, and it's only 3 hours left on this thing, so let's get this thing on the way. I have coffee, and I am ready. Yeah. This is gonna be a bit of a crunch, but I do want to get this thing done before the timer runs on, and I have to wait another couple of days to just film the last episode. So apologies if I sound a bit off right now, because again I literally woke up and I can feel my lungs warming up essentially right now. So if I sound a bit off, that's the very reason. Plus the last 2 days have been a lot of recording for some Arcanist side stories, so you know, kind of strained. But yeah, only a couple of hours left, and I am very excited to finish this story, because this is definitely main story. This is definitely main story, and from what I saw in a comment on the last episode, apparently the upcoming patch in a couple of days is pretty much by the Chinese community also being considered main story. So, okay. Why not just do main story then? Blue Puck, why not just do main story then? Obviously, I know why, but I know why. There has to be development in other areas than just the main story, world building and everything. But that's kind of funny. That is very funny when these side story patches do seem so grand in aspect and everything, like this one. I mean, Vertin, Sonetto, Regulus. Then we have Manus in the mix. We have weird shenanigans with resurrecting a certain mommy, right? It's a patch, it's a story, and it's a side story. But speaking of the next patch and everything, considering that, yeah, last evenings on Earth, when this timer runs out, and essentially when the patch runs out, this will obviously go into the regular menu for all of the reruns and everything, and will be playable from there, which is fine to anybody who wants to play this later. But also, the character stories for Barcarola and Ulrich will be available more than likely there immediately. And this is the thing I want to address here very quickly, because the new patch is also gonna roll around, and I do want to jump into the new patch. This time around, I will not be doing the two character stories immediately after this episode. The next episode after this one will be the new story that is gonna be coming out. I want to tackle it this way because, number one, obviously the new story is gonna be on a timer, and the character story that is gonna be also released is gonna be on a timer. So I do want to get those in as quick as possible. Plus, over the next couple of weeks, new Let's Play is gonna be on the channel, which is gonna be a big part of the channel, at least when it comes to what I started with on the channel itself. The next chapter in the Arcanist saga is about to begin, essentially. But yeah, I do want to jump into the new story and see what it's about. I already recorded the little 5-day thing. I forgot what it's called right now, but a little 5-day thing that is currently available to grab free rewards from. Oh yeah, Salute Panam, that's what it's called. Already recorded and prepared that for that episode in the future, the next episode that is. And yeah, we're gonna jump next time into the new patch and see what it's about. I'm excited, especially if it is supposed to be like main story, pretty much main story. And again, one of you in the previous episode said that it's connected to more punk and one other story that I already covered as well as part of this Let's Play, so great. That's gonna be fun. But yeah, anyway, that's gonna be the next one. But yeah, once we're done with a new patch and we're done with a character story, I'm gonna jump back and do either Barcarola or Ulrich. So we're gonna go back and forth. And because of this, because these two character stories are gonna be a bit thrown back in the schedule, today, when we're done with this episode, I will watch the main trailer for this patch. Just the main trailer, not the character trailers. I'll leave the character trailers for their own character stories when we get to that. But yeah, anyway, speaking of the comments on the previous episode, K-Rider said, despite how you kept talking about the Cosmic Overture story, you somehow miss out how one of the scientists in the meeting references how they launched Kyperina into space with a satellite, which, by the way, this patch came out months before Cosmic Overture. I don't think it was that much of a difference in time between those two patches, right? I think it was just like 2 months, maybe, of a difference. I might be wrong. Anyway, speaking of, and this is 100% speculation, if what Enigma said is true, and I do not like what it means, their best astronaut is in care unit, and if it's Kyperina, man, I don't like that idea, so maybe it's someone else. The only reason why I say this, cause we had Kyperina's character story, and it does take place after she went to space, and she was pretty fine walking around, so maybe the astronaut Enigma is referring to is someone else. Could be that he's referring to someone else, but could also be Kyperina. I mean, wasn't Kyperina after her space mission in medical care for a while? I mean, every astronaut who goes to space especially for extended periods of time, they do have to go through medical checkups and everything, and have to be kept under observation for some time until all things check out and they get released home afterwards. From what I know personally, so maybe it's a weird. Maybe he worded it, or his sentence was worded a bit weird, and he just meant, yeah, she just came back from space, so she's in a care unit right now because obviously she has to be. It's a standard medical procedure, right? But yeah, maybe he just worded it badly. Who knows? But if it's someone else, I don't even know who else do they have. I don't remember. I don't remember if in Cosmic Overture they were talking about other astronauts or something. I think they were, but I can't remember what they said about them if they were. And yeah, from what you said, from what you as well said, yeah, this patch, Last Evenings on Earth, definitely came out before Cosmic Overture. But at the end of the day, Cosmic Overture was probably written at that point already, because I highly doubt that Blue Hawk is somehow different from most studios that are doing these live service story-driven games. That is so hard to say every time. But yeah, I highly doubt that they're much different from studios that are doing like live service story-driven games. And what I mean by that is, most studios who do these types of games, even MMOs who are doing like a patch every 3 to 4 months with like story, do have multiple teams inside of the studio that are working on each patch, and when a team finishes one patch, it just gets redirected to the end of the line, and they're just working on the next one. I don't know how many teams Blue Hawk has that are working on this stuff to keep a schedule of every month and a half, but they definitely have to have at least 2 or 3 teams, even for a simple yet very beautifully designed what's the word I'm looking for? Visual novel type of game, right? There has to be at least two or three teams that are working on it. So, and obviously there is probably 2 or 3 main writers that are just handling the whole story thing, but also writers per team that are handling all of the stuff and aligning everything properly. Plus, you do have to have the story finished as well for the voice actors, considering how many languages this game is actually voiced in as well. You need to have stuff prepared. 90 days is not enough to have everything done by one team on a crunch, and then find voice actors and schedule them and everything. This stuff has to be prepared quite in advance. They have to have stuff finished quite in advance. But yeah, I highly doubt that they have like just a single or 2 teams working on this whole thing the entire time through. So what I'm trying to say is essentially, even if Cosmic Overture was released after this patch, it was very close to each other, like on release schedule. release schedule-wise. Cosmic Overture was probably written at that point, so they had probably already like the information ready to go. But yeah, anyways, thank you, K-Rider, for pointing out that stuff, and also especially the part about Keeperina. That is one thing that really didn't go through too much through my head, because again, I was just thinking about the usual astronaut procedure in that moment when he said it, like, oh yeah, sure, she's in medical because she literally just came back from space. so they do need to do the checkups and everything with her. Anyway, let's continue. Couple of stages left, so let's see how this is gonna end. Number 18, the 27 Club. What the hell is this? Rock never dies. All right, Regulus time for Regulus to do shenanigans. Oh yeah, right. We ended up on Ulrich doing like a doing like a simulated storm thing, whatever. In the cramped broadcasting room, the little lion and the light bulb are at a face-off. The little lion.
What did you say?
They call her the little lion? I guess it makes sense. Her unexpected declaration has caused the ferrofluid to come to a halt.
You heard me, you daft light bulb. I will not be your undertaker.
Regulus, you still haven't grasped the significance of this project, have you? We've figured out the principles of the storm and even developed the means to create its simulacra. Yes, there's still much room for improvement, but we've already made a huge leap. And now, we finally have the opportunity to put our theories into application. Finding an immutable material is essential to our survival. The Regulus satellite proved it to all of us. Just think about it, Regulus. We are standing right on the cusp of the post-storm era.
Okay. Regulus hangs her head.
Fish tank? You planned this all along, didn't you?
He probably did.
Don't tell me you're worried about the funds and credit for the experiment. Laplace will cover all your potential losses and expenses incurred should anything go wrong. And whether this project succeeds or not, your assistance has been indispensable. Surely enough to earn you a fat bonus and a high rating for your salary review. And I will certainly not be hogging all the credit.
Ulrich stops upon seeing an even more resolute expression come across Regulus's face.
Whoa! No! Keep it in the tank! You've got me all wrong, Magnet Head.
Magnet Head?
Huh?
The two exchange stunned looks.
I'm a member of Laplace now, same as you. A researcher, not just an observer. I too witnessed the storm.
Ulrich has never seen Regulus so earnest.
So ergo, therefore, QED, I'll participate in your artificial storm experiment. Not as your note-taker.
Oh shit. Well, good on you, Regulus. Not being the crazy pirate right now. Or maybe you are, for that matter. Also, so, ergo, therefore, QED. Regulus.
But as your fellow experimenter.
Damn.
I never expected this from you, Regulus.
Not gonna lie, kinda did. He knocks on his glass tank, perplexed.
Don't tell me my reports were really that bad. Never mind. Really, don't tell me. Fact of the matter is, I got an advance on my wages, so I fully intend to do my duty as a researcher.
Regulus really has all the usual signs of a crazy scientist. Living in their own little bubble, jumping around all over the place, very eccentric, and when shit hits the fan and they need to do stuff, they buckle down and become super serious all of a sudden.
Besides, No rockin' pirate with a spine would ever leave their shipmates stranded in danger.
Ulrich squeezes Regulus's shoulder.
I admire your courage, truly. However, when it comes to these experiments, you must leave it to me. That is an order, Regulus.
His resolve is unyielding. He opens the door, signaling Regulus to leave his lab.
I need you to observe my status through the porthole and record our experimental data. You're the only one that can do it.
All right, Magnet Head, have it your way.
Her eyes linger on the experimental materials in the case. Platinum Ouija boards, young dragon tongue tubes, fire moth powder, and numerous duplicated records.
Say, Ulrich, do you like rock?
Now is hardly the time to chat about music, don't you think?
No, it is the time to chat about music.
I hope you won't be pestering me with more of these inane questions. And to answer you, I prefer brown noise. Its frequencies produce a soothing rhythm in my ferrofluid.
I expected something. I didn't expect him to say literally brown noise. I mean, people do use brown noise amongst other things to just send themselves to sleep. All right, buddy.
See? That's exactly why I can't leave it to you.
What?
This logical leap nearly causes Ulrich's circuits to crash.
I turned a blind eye to your blatant acts of piracy and brushed off your blasphemies against rock. But if I miss out on an adventure like this, I'll forever lose the right to join the 27 Club.
The 27 Club?
I was gonna look it up because I couldn't remember what the 27 Club means, but she's about to explain, isn't she?
All the best rock stars die at 27.
Right.
Or in a blaze of glory.
Right, that's what it means, right. Ooh, hi.
This is my record, my responsibility. We might fall or even vanish.
Also, Regulus, you better not die at 27. You hear me?
Maybe we'll get turned into cubes or paint or whatever. But at the end of the day, rock never dies.
Huh?
Ulrich, this is not something you're gonna be familiar with. Just go with the vibe.
Whether you're a rock legend or not, you shine with the radiance of humanity.
Well said.
Regulus, I salute both your experimental spirit and your rock and roll spirit. There's only one thing left to do.
Oh.
Project. Experiments on material immutability via artificial storm. Locale. Radio room of the Free Breeze cruise ship. Experimenters. Ulrich and Regulus. Our experiment will now commence.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy, here we go. It's happening. Okay, what do we have? Data supplementation. Please extract and record the useful content from this videotape. Begin extraction. Artificial storm experiment footage. Check it out, you're witnessing the greatest rock moment of all time, brought to you by the one and only Rockin' Captain. Keep it down, researcher Regulus, I'm recording this. Hey, we can't die we could die at any second. No way I'm gonna stay silent. Then just keep yelling, we'll keep the control variable consistent. Now start testing the next material. Researcher Regulus, put down the dragon blood resin compass and pick up the platinum Ouija. What is this? Yeah? How's this? Have it become a work of art yet? As with... sorry. As with the previous material tests, Researcher Regulus's temporary storm symptoms have shown no improvement. The platinum Ouija is ruled out. This concludes the testing of the single material objects. Next, let's move on to the two material objects. Oh boy, Regulus, please. Please don't. Please don't become a work of art. Not yet, at least. You can do that later in life. After you're past 27, at least. On to the next. The pain of missing home. Okay. 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 Well. Huh. The compasser? Am I reading that right? The compasser swaying in the wind, the water wheel turning on the riverbank. These are the familiar scenes that people long for. And also everybody apparently pretending to be asleep. Pretending to be asleep in quotes, hopefully. Actually, I removed the quotes. I hope everybody's pretending. What is happening?
Vertin, it seems all the passengers are gathered in the lobby.
The group has finally arrived at the cruise ship lobby. The place is a mess.
We've lost too much time. A lot of people have put on masks while we were locked up.
We'll need to round up the ones that are still conscious.
Sure.
The hastily assembled rescue team leaps into action, breaking up rising quarrels and separating the crowd members fighting over masks.
Mananja, more contenders? Like we don't have enough people wrestling for a mask.
Give me that mask, asshole! I'm joining Manus Vindicte. I will take the trial.
Clearly, any semblance of on-board etiquette has been long abandoned.
Sir, I believe you may be too weak to endure the trial. You should leave this valuable opportunity to someone who will be more useful to Captain Grace.
Please put the mask down, everyone. This isn't the way to survive.
Give it to me! That mask belongs to me! Miss Grace smiled at me once. She must like me. She'll want me to join her!
I'm sorry. Simp much?
I just don't want to be killed by the storm thing. I don't want to die.
Aww. The helmsmen dip and dive through the crowd as they administer sedatogens to the almost delirious passengers.
Get back to your senses, people! If I were you, I'd have thrown these creepy masks into the sea the moment I saw them!
The Nukutai survivors watch the nearby rescue operation from afar. Thanks to Grace's kindness, their situation appears far brighter than the other guests. But not all of them share their newfound faith.
Salone, you must put on the mask, please! For our people. It's not scary, I promise. Would you rather be captured by those outsiders?
Go to the captain's room, Toa. You passed your trial. I'm sure the captain and our people there need you more than I do. I must stay here to look after Kitiona, Little Pita, and our friends who still seem to be lost.
Oh, the little tears in her eyes right now. Oh.
What is wrong with you, Salone? All you need to do is put on the mask.
Salona breaks free of Toa's grip, nearly falling to the floor as she does so.
I'm sorry, Toa. I think Fatutu was right to have second thoughts. Look at all the people who have put on the mask. Now tell me how many of them have survived.
Following Salona's tear-filled gaze, countless failures of the trial lie sprawled on the floor. Nukutai, Australians, Italians, sailors, merchants, tourists.
And what? You're afraid? Is this really more important than bringing our people home?
The storm outside continues to batter the ship. The lobby, however, grows increasingly silent.
You have changed. The Toa I knew would never have dared to ask me such a foolish question. Haven't you heard their cries?
You need to think of the future, Salone. The new, beautiful homeland we're going to recover. We could live peacefully once more. We could...
His tears mix with the viscous black liquid of the mask as they drip onto the floor.
Please stop, Toa. I'm sorry.
Yeah, buddy, I get you, but come on. That was not a smart choice here.
When I see how tainted and twisted your spirit shell has become, I can't. I won't.
Salone crumples to the floor, her voice barely a whisper. Sonetto spots them among the crowd.
I recognize her. That's Miss Salone. Timekeeper, I think they need assistance.
She rushes toward the Nukutai survivors.
Sonetto, watch out!
Oh boy.
To a new world.
Oh hi. Narrowly dodging the attack, Sonetto looks up in surprise. Beneath their cold bronze masks, viscous black fluid seeps from the Nukutai believers' eyes and mouths. Ugh. Their limbs have twisted into grotesque shapes, and they mutter to themselves as though tormented by an unending pain.
Sonetto, get ready to use those sedatogens.
Okay, I was saying it right, sedatogens. Oh, combat? Or no? Yeah, combat, okay. the menu faded out and faded back in for a split second. Is it just normal? It is, okay. So no mini-boss, just a lot of enemies. Alright, let's see.
There are many routes to travel, but only one destination.
Oh yeah, it's just 5 enemies. Any kind of talk? Nothing? Really? Okay, well, here goes. Okay.
Yeah!
That works.
Vampires don't just thirst for blood.
That I guess works. One follow-up attack. Their frenzy... their frenzy subsides as the suffering individuals drift into slumber.
Pardon me for this, please.
She sprays a dose of sedatogen over them. Unfortunately, the sedatogen seems to have little effect on those under the control of the masks.
What are you doing to my people? I won't let you hurt them.
She isn't hurting them. Toa stands vigilantly before Sonetto, shielding the unconscious Mana's believers.
Miss Vertin! Miss Sonetto! We're back!
Huh?
Fatutu comes rushing over.
Salone! Toa! Are you alright?
Fatutu.
Their encounter brings little joy. Toa, instinctively touching the mask, clasped to his face, takes a few steps back.
I'm so glad to see you unharmed, Fatutu. But our friends...
I know what happened, Salone. Barcarola told me everything when she got me out. I've made up my mind now. We can't wear their masks alone. We never should have agreed to their so-called revenge plan.
The Mana's believers seem to latch onto her words, reacting as though they are a shot of adrenaline.
Revenge.
They heard the keyword. Uh-oh. Toa leaps forward, the ragged claws tearing through his arm as he shields his childhood friend once again. Oh. Alright, you're still a good goober. I mean, you are a good goober, but you're just in a weird headspace.
Toa!
No! No! Why is this happening?
Blood splatters before her eyes, painting the lobby wall crimson. The believer's appetite for vengeance has only grown stronger.
Retribution.
They seem to be more frantic than ever before. Timekeeper, I suggest increasing the dosage of sedatogens.
The mask's influence has wormed its way deep into their brains. I'm afraid sedatogens won't be able to awaken their consciousness any longer.
Time for the good old proven method of you take club, you apply to head.
They need something that reaches into their soul.
Yeah, a punch or a club, something. The man's believers are determined to destroy everything in their path. As they surge forward, the crowd is pushed back. Barcarola is caught in the center of the chaos.
Isn't there something I can do?
The wails, the cries, and the pounding rain outside nearly overwhelm her. Amidst the chaos, her bow slips out of her. She jumps at the sound. Okay, what was it? Out of her hand, I guess? Missed the last one. Yeah, out of her hand. She jumps at the sound.
Stop playing with that atrocious toy of yours and pay attention to the class, Barcarola. Music is a language that moves us on to a deeper level than any other, transcending both culture, place, and time. Whoever you are and wherever you go, it will always stir the depths of your soul.
Oh, hi. Oh yeah, also one of you said that the in the previous episode that the this weird violin that she has is kind of like the centerpiece of the crackling box or something like like the first step in the crackling box before it became what it is right now or whatever. That it gets explained in her character story. Okay, very curious how she keeps adding to that. All right, Barcarola, pop off. No need to remember, no need to think. Familiar, simple tones flow from her crackling box. A soft, indescribable melody washes over. The song is both strange yet intimate. Where is it from? Is it from the Cremon that Barcarola talked about, the helmsman's spontaneous singing song, or from...
We're not so different deep down, are we?
Huh? What's that sound? Violins, piano, cellos, double bass, and flutes.
But violins? She hates violins. I want to go home.
Oh god, there are like little zombies in the back. Where people raise their hands helplessly, clawing at the air. The years blur her vision, but her thoughts only grow clearer. Though her hands are trembling, she gently lifts the harmonica to her lips. Oh, Toa, ooh. Her quivering lips blow a gentle rhythm into the harmonica. A new melody joins the ensemble. The islanders and the musicians exchange a glance, and with no baton or words, music flows between them like an ancient... Okay, cool. Can someone get Toa medical care right now? Please? That was a very nice scene, but can someone get the medical care? Also, good god, auto-scrolling. I know it was a pre-rendered cutscene and everything. What did I miss? Right. Is it from the Cremona or from Mali's traditional bonfire festival? Mm-hmm. What else? Grow clear, yeah, harmonica. Melody joins the ensemble, the islanders and the musicians exchange a glance, and with no baton or words, music flows between them like an ancient, joyful river. The melody echoes through the lobby, gently closing the eyes of the tormented believers. You need medical care. Can someone get you a doc? Toa raised hands finally fall, as though succumbing to a deep sleep.
It's over now, dear friends.
Barcarola nervously wrings her hands.
I'm sorry, Fatutu. I didn't expect my song to put your people in this state. I only wanted to help.
You did. You're the greatest musician I've ever seen.
But your friends, they've
gone home.
But
the lightly trembling shoulders before her suddenly feel unfamiliar. Had those fragile, tender shoulders always been so brave and resolute?
Look at the shining, pristine spirit shells around their necks. That is a sign. It tells us that their souls are at peace. That our friends lived a full and honest life.
Wiping her tears, Fatutu gets to her feet and starts to gently collect her lost people's spirit shells. She can still feel their warmth in her palm.
Fatutu!
Oh god. Hi, Kamuta. I forgot about you for a second. Before the warmth of the spirit shells can fade, Kamuta strides into the lobby, his demeanor cold. Oh boy, I forgot about you, buddy. For a split second, I forgot about you. Uh-oh. Alright, anything? Nothing? Cool. Let's move on in that case. To elsewhere to home. Yeah, surprise. I was trying to... Okay, it is roughly the same amount, just more people are present right now. I was like, did the pile increase? Okay. To elsewhere to home. We are not going anywhere. Okay, and another... Is this gonna be the boss stage, I'm guessing? We are approaching the 23, so one of these has to be it. Also, yeah, considering that Kamuta literally just waltzed in.
What are you doing?
Hi.
How could you side with our enemies? Against your own people? Against the ones who would rebuild our home?
Yeah, he's gonna be the big problem. Incredulous severity colors his tone.
You've brought shame on our people. You've disappointed me. Stop all this now and come with me. We will beg Miss Grace to cleanse your soul.
Like the countless times before, he waits for her to grasp his outstretched hand. An unexpected act of defiance.
Joining Manus Vindictae was a mistake, Kamutsa. Their masks blinded our people. They tricked us with their lies and empty promises. But look! So many precious lives lost for nothing.
It wasn't for nothing. They died for the resurrection of Nukuteao.
They died for the resurrection of a crazy bitch. Sorry for the language.
Isn't it your dream too? To rebuild our home in a land free of humans and their wickedness?
Fatutu shakes her head.
No, not anymore, Kamutsa.
She looks around at her people, their faces marked with pain and confusion.
We may have lost our islands, but what we've done here lost us something far more precious. There's nothing in this so-called new era that Miss Grace promised us that is worth becoming monsters and corrupting our spirit shells. Our pride must be in ourselves and who we are.
Well said.
The shells around our necks, the words we speak to one another, the way we treat others with kindness, not hatred. That is what defines us. We are more than just how the outsiders can use us. More than our sea mother's eye. We are the wisdom of our elders and the traditions we keep sacred. And if our islands all sink beneath the waves, we will remember them in our craft and in our stories. We will remember the story of the brave Nukutai girl fighting off the series. We will remember them in the songs of Nukuteao, no matter whether it's an island or a ship we stand on. As long as we're together, Nukuteao, our home, lies beneath our feet.
Uh-oh. That was a good speech. Also, yes, Kamuta? You're not gonna play ball, are you?
Didn't you say you would always have faith in me, Kamutsa? You believed I could lead our people to a better future. Now, I believe in myself too.
She raises her head, the shells on her chest heaving with every breath. They tremble in unison, resonating with the collective energy of the Nukutai. Uh-oh. Why is he laughing? I have a bad feeling. Why is he laughing?
You'll be a better leader than I ever was, Fatutu.
Okay, he's laughing for a good reason. The expected reprimand never comes. She stares in shock at her brother, and his lips curled into a faint smile, at his trembling hand still extended out to her and at the black blood seeping from his eyes and ears.
What's happening to you?
He's transforming. Yep. The towering figure before her falls to the ground. Or he's dying?
I'm fine, Tutu. I'll be alright. You're right, dear sister. The words you spoke have opened my eyes.
Pained words are forced through his blackened lips.
Brother!
As she cries out, heads turn toward her. The mask remains tightly affixed to Kamuta's face, its black liquid nearly covering it entirely.
It's the mask's punishment.
I don't understand.
Yeah, he's resisting the mask, and the mask is trying to keep him under its influence.
Manus Vindictae used their masks to sift out their most loyal followers. Those who pass the trial can retain their personality and memories. However, if they should show any signs of faltering in their faith, the mask will punish them. Their consciousness will be devoured by the fathomless depths of Arcanum, until they become nothing but a walking corpse, caught in eternal agony.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what the other transformed Manus guys are, right? A slow clap breaks the silence.
Well, I am stunned by the breadth of your knowledge of our operations, Miss Vertin.
And I am stunned that you did not get punched in the face yet.
But I must remind you, gossip like that is terribly bad manners. Is it any wonder why our guests look so terrified? Though it does pique my curiosity. I wonder, even with all you said, do they fear us more than they fear death?
Her commanding gaze hovers over the ship's passengers before finally landing on her former follower.
What a pity, Mr. Kamuta. I had high hopes for you. It seems our friendship has come to an untimely end.
Her words are cold and motionless, instilling a new fear in the crowd.
The people here know the truth about your masks. There's no sense trying to deceive them any longer.
Oh, is that so?
Grace slowly advances, her steps poised.
Timekeeper, stay behind me.
Oh, hi. Sonetto
What do we have here?
Okay, please don't auto-scroll right now. Sonetto imposes herself between the two, poised to fight.
How adorable. The ever-loyal deputy leaps into action.
Ooh, what is going on behind you? What is this weird prismatic, like, mist coming off you? Okay. Looks like she's just giving off heat.
But we're on a tight schedule, and I don't have time to play games. There's no power in your shiny little badge here.
She glances at the Foundation emblem on her chest.
Mr. Kamuda, Manus Vindicte will forever remember your contribution. Farewell.
Fatutu, watch out!
Sleste tu pandva.
Oh, good.
Brother! No!
Uh-oh. Boss battle? Yeah. Yeah, is it Kamuda? Is it a transformed Kamuda like I said at the beginning? Oh yeah, this is the boss battle. This is... Oh god, music. What the shit on the deck? Okay, two Nukutai and cocooned being. Oh, good. Oh, good. That makes me happy to hear. Encased in a cocoon formed by the dark sea wind. This fragile chrysalis is like fine silk intricately woven with patterns of black and blue. The force stirring within the cocoon can shatter the sun like a ship wrecked on a treacherous reef. All things fade, even sunlight. From the dying glow, she emerges, wreathed in the sun's burning halo. That is a description. That is a description. Papua's Cradle, Lepidotarian Sequence, Day Blindness, Malted Specimen, and Sequence 2. Okay. Day Blindness, huh? You know, it's kind of thinking it for a while already. I mean, I know that Miss Grace has the butterfly and everything for her whole shtick and her whole visual appearance. I was kind of thinking for a while, couldn't that also be just a moth? She may be the spy. Anyway, Beguiling Thrum. Alright. Collateral Impact. Slit in the Cocoon. Oh boy. Oh boy, let's go. Hi.
Miss Grace deliberately led us here to the deck. But why?
Timekeeper, the fog is thickening by the minute. The low visibility might hinder our ability to use arcane skills.
As suspected. Our attacks can't reach her from this distance.
Please allow me to spearhead the assault.
Be careful, Sonetto.
Is that a cocoon?
Is Miss Grace inside? No. This power feels more complex than any person, and much more dangerous.
Yeah, I was about to say, is that her inside? No, okay.
Timekeeper, the cocoon is affecting the masked guests somehow. Look, they're writhing in pain.
Oh my god, I just noticed I was focused on the cocoon and the text here up. What the hell is going on the windows?
We have to act fast. Finish this before more civilians fall victim.
Understood.
Anyone queasy seeing blood?
Alright, also the eclipse in the background looks very amazing. What is this? Sanctuary Concerto gameplay intro. When homophones reaches certain levels, Sanctuary Concerto gains 1 charge. This is a team. This is a team. The duck all proud in the back. Anyway, tap on the yellow icon to cast Sanctuary Concerto, dealing Genesis damage to all enemies and granting a shield to all allies. If a shield already exists, the shield value will be increased. Okay, so it stacks with shields. Okay then. Well, let's see about this, shall we? Considering this is synced, I wonder...
Taking a peek in slosh.
I wonder how much this battle is gonna hurt.
Very well. This is now.
The path will become clear.
You guys will... I hate... Yup. Oh.
Now is the time of repentance.
Oh. That Nukutai survived? That's actually shock. That is actually a shock that this one survived. Alright.
I hope you like a splash.
Alright. We'll see about that.
That was certainly a choice.
We'll see how long you're gonna live.
My psyche and bit.
Enter the gate and see the light.
Close your eyes. It will all be over soon.
I have my own eclipse. Good God.
Why, Miss Grace? They've already given their souls over to you. Why do you insist on taking their lives too?
Betrayal bears a hefty price, Miss Fatutu.
Okay, what's gonna crawl out of this thing?
The lies of the Foundation have twisted your minds. You're confused, disoriented. I'm sorry I couldn't save you from them.
Sure.
No! You're the one who lied to us!
I've done nothing of the sort. I will guide you to a brighter future. To a home untouched by the tsunami. Just as I promised. My friend.
I don't believe you. Not anymore!
What a pity.
Okay, just regen.
One shatter can now remain.
Well, it's about to die. Yes, that is the sound I'm expecting out of someone who just got hit by pretty much an orbital cannon. I didn't even get to use this.
Hurry along, my dear guests. Say your farewells to our beloved free breeze while you still have the chance.
The cocoon! It's breaking open!
Oh, something is coming out.
Stay calm, Sonetto. This is our chance. Time to destroy this thing and save the free breeze.
Oh, is there a phase 3? Oh shit, there's a phase 3! Let's go!
The enemies of peace shall be stamped out. Now is the time of repentance.
Oh, actually tanky. Actually tanky. Okay. This thing has to have new lore now, right? Can I can't see it from here, I think. Probably not, right? Yeah, crap, I can't see it from here. Oh, it does have Struggling Free, Strained Breakout, Sea Winds Burial. Okay. Okay. Take me back. Sure, buddy. Let's do this.
Feel like making some new pointy-toothed friends.
Time for round 2, I guess? Or 3? Or whatever round this is.
Sensing their thoughts.
Now, give us a big smile.
The music is pretty epic as well for this fight. Very grand.
Though it may come with pain.
The enemies of peace shall be stamped out. A shot hit.
And it melts away. Nice.
Vampires don't just thirst for blood, we crave victory too.
Sure, we got victory, my daughter. The arcane fluctuations gently dissipate around Grace.
Captain Grace!
What is it now, Miss Barcarola? I'm sure you've already guessed this, but you've been relieved of your duties here.
Gaining the support of the Nukatai was never your purpose. Am I right?
I mean, yeah.
Miss Grace, give me back my friends!
Oh, Fatutu. Grace ignores Fatutu's shouts and slightly furrows her brow.
Oh, Vertin. I could almost delight in your cleverness, if it wasn't so damnably frustrating.
She snaps her fingers. A worn, oddly shaped spirit shell rolls to Grace's feet. She picks it up, as if greeting a long-lost friend.
A pity, but there's no turning back now.
The room falls silent once more. There is no sound but the howling of the wind outside. Ah! Thank you, Regulus and Ulrich. I'm presuming this is coming from you ding-dongs right now. My ears! A burst of static echoes from the lobby speaker.
Hello? Hello?
Thanks, Ulrich.
Can't anyone hear me?
Fish tank.
This is Ulrich from the Plaza Storm Research Group.
Oh dear!
The radio broadcast jolts the already frazzled guests.
Whoa!
The tinnitus-stricken guest looks up. Thanks, me as well. The broadcast still hissing incomprehensibly.
Everyone! We've found a material that...
Oh?
Our storm problem is...
The room falls briefly silent. Then it breaks into thunderous cheers and applause.
What?
Yeah, what? Finish the sentences. Or figure out how how a microphone and speakers work, buddy. Good lord. What the hell? What did I find? Anything that pops up? No, apparently. Alright. Okay, well, let's see what happens next then. Final farewell. What is the price one must pay for freedom, my dear? As one man once said, with a giant sword, the price of freedom is steep. The joy of this declaration has reached the hearts of the crowd. Amid the cheers, more and more masks are cast aside.
You never cease to amaze me, do you?
Manus Vindictae have failed.
It would appear that way to you, wouldn't it, Miss Vertin? How shall I congratulate you?
Mama's messenger emerges behind Grace. Oh, interesting. What language is he using? Latin? Ma'am, we've arrived at the target location. Whoever is doing that voice work. Nice. We've gathered all the remaining shells and are ready to activate the teleportation ritual at any time.
Well, well, time does fly, as they say. Be seeing you, and sooner than you think.
And sooner than you think? Grace opens her pocket watch one last time before casually tossing it aside.
But before I go, consider this a parting gift from your captain. For old time's sake.
Uh-huh. Oh, great. An explosion booms from the ship's depths. Yep, the ship is sinking. They set explosives to the ship is sinking. Vertin, why are we putting you on any kind of transportation? Grace gives an elegant bow.
Goodbye, my dear guests. From the bottom of my heart, thank you all for this unforgettable journey.
And she's gone.
That came from the engine room. Those tin-headed bastards. They must have done something to it.
Go see what you can from the deck, Charlie.
The seasoned helmsmen hurriedly make their way to the deck.
Damn it all! It blown a hole straight to the starboard hole!
Yep. While the helmsman pace anxiously, Barcarola suddenly realizes the gravity of the situation.
Gentlemen, you can't possibly be saying that the Free Breeze is going to sink.
That's what they're saying. Also, please don't use Titanic lines. The ship's tremors again. It's as if they're on a battlefield.
What's worse, that explosion came from over by the lifeboats. These bastards are hell-bent on making sure we all end up at the bottom of the sea.
The sound of tearing waves, hammering steel plates, and crying guests pours into the cabin through shattered portholes. The pitch-black sea stretches as far as the eye can see, a surface alive with turbulent, inky swirls. There is another wave of panic as the ship tilts once again.
Help us, Miss Barcarola! You promised to keep us safe!
And you, miss! Aren't you from the Foundation, or whatever? You said you'd protect us!
The guests are desperately clinging to any chance of salvation.
Please line up, everyone. My suitcase should be able to temporarily shelter some passengers. Miss Barcarola, do you know how many passengers are aboard?
The musician clearly knows every detail about the Free Breeze.
About 1,600 in total. But I think many of them will be injured. I don't know how well they can move.
I don't know if you can fit all of them in that suitcase.
My suitcase alone won't be able to transfer that many people in time.
Yep. Suddenly, the communicator clutched in Sonetto's hand makes a sharp sound.
The signal's back, Timekeeper.
Just as we suspected. They were jamming our signal. But how did they know our internal frequency?
Moth. Because of Moth. She quickly brushes this question aside. There are more urgent matters to attend to. Moth is probably covering their ass in the form of being a double spy, I would say. AKA they're working for both Manus and the Foundation at the same time.
This is Vertin. Please come in. We are currently aboard the cruise ship Free Breeze at coordinates 5535 degrees south, 6501 degrees west. The engine has been destroyed by Manus Vindictae, and the ship is taking on water fast. There are more than 1,600 passengers aboard, but we won't be able to evacuate every passenger through my suitcase alone before the ship goes under. We are in need of immediate rescue.
Understood. We will dispatch rescue resources and personnel from the nearest branch as soon as possible. Before their arrival, please do everything possible to minimize casualties.
Okay, easy.
Miss Barcarola, could you point me towards the radio room? I believe our friends may be in need of help.
Of course.
Yeah, also, what the hell did those two discover? Sonetto jogs away in the pointed direction. The creaking of the ship's planks grows louder, and its railings and rigging groan painfully. Their sound carries on the freezing wind and whips at the ears of the crowd. Shivering from the cold, Barcarola remembers something.
Wait! Miss Grace wasn't the captain for long. It's possible she didn't know about the ship's backup lifeboats. They might still be intact.
Good thinking, Miss Barcarola.
Very interesting, okay.
You're a natural-born captain.
Everyone, follow me!
Okay, there's a chance to save as many people as possible. Alright. But yeah, I'm definitely suspecting that, I mean, they already said that they have Moth in place to be the the spy inside of Manos, but I would also suspect that Moff is then probably to signal allegiance or not to be suspected as well. Probably playing a double role there, being a spy for Manos as well. Pretty much giving them a reason to be like, okay, this person is of value to us. We can't really kill them, but we can keep at least an eye on them. And it's kind of like a give and take thing of you can feed the spy then some information, but not probably everything. Alright, what's this? Regular procurement. It's because of these necessities that we can never truly call the sea our home. Checklist? Supply list. Okay, do I need this right now? Meat, vegetables, fruits, as always. Tobacco, alcohol, as always. Ice cream, as always, crossed out. Under orders of the new captain, all pending deliveries have been cancelled. Aww, boo, 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 Miss Grace, boo. What the hell? Don't you dare. Ornamental plants and animals, got plenty more from Australia. First aid kits, medications, as always. Lifeboat maintenance. Maintenance complete, backup boats are empty, crossed out. New captain orders maintenance for the backup boats as well. Oh, new captain orders maintenance for the backup boats as well. Oh. This feels like, well, orders maintenance, so it means that the new captain, Miss Grace, was ordering people to make sure that the new that the backup lifeboats are also in a good shape. Okay, yeah, this kind of signals even more to me that Grace is probably the spy. Maybe potentially Moff. Because why would she care about the people having an extra set of lifeboats? Like she set explosives and everything, or her people, to destroy the regular lifeboats. So why would she care about the spare ones being in tip-top shape, right? Interesting. Okay. I'm still gonna boo the shit out of her out for not allowing ice cream. Anyway, without regret, a fleeting beauty vanishing in the water. And there goes the ship, I guess. There it goes. Unknown location. Hey, we're back in this room. The room is cloaked in oppressive shadow, as if harboring a menacing spirit. A gentleman emerges from the darkness.
You did well, Apostle.
Well, how's it going, Mr. Forget-Me-Not? It has been a while. He examines the spirit shells, the lifelong emotions of the Nukutai lightly clinking in his hands.
These are splendid.
So yeah, they just wanted the shells.
They will ensure the overflow of ritual energy will be properly contained. To be frank, I had my doubts about your capabilities. You're still wet behind the ears, and you haven't yet got enough blood on those hands of yours.
The apostle bows. Her pale hand is clinging to the doorframe.
I am willing to do anything for their return.
Forget-Me-Not offers her an encouraging smile. He can smile?
Still, you surpassed my expectations.
Her hand is trembling.
You look tired. Life at sea must have taken its toll on you. Relax now. You're home.
As you wish.
She takes a deep breath and hides her trembling fingers behind her back.
You will play an important role in our upcoming plans. Rest well, Apostle.
I will.
Grace's hand freezes as she goes to close the door. Her hesitation is evident. Uh-huh. Yes, Miss Grace?
Thank you, Mr. Forget-Me-Not.
As she shuts the door, Forget-Me-Not's outline blurs and his smile vanishes into the shadows. Was it correct? Steadying herself, Grace slowly moves toward the fainting glimmer of light. Holy hyperventilating, what the hell? The wind whipping through the corridor causes her to shiver. Yeah, is it weighing on you what you just did? She presses her back against the door and slides to the ground. Or is it something else that is hitting her? Trembling, she crawls into the nearest coffin. Coffin? A display case. Ooh. A display case meant for the next specimen. For the next specimen? What the shit was this?
It's hard to see here. Please hold on to each other and follow the sound of my music.
What the shit was this also? Why did the sound cut out for like a split second? Alright. Also the menu music playing right now, the main theme. Okay, Grace. Okay, Grace, that is very interesting, whatever that was.
Thank you so much, Miss Barcarola. If it weren't for you, we never would have survived.
Like, I'm literally just speculating that her hyperventilating and everything was either A, because she used her arcane ability and it's having a toll on her, whatever it is. Also, next specimen, that is interesting. She was doing some weird shit back in the hotel thing as well. But maybe could also be if she is Moth, maybe that is maybe whatever was happening was weighing on her and she's just kind of like trying to steady herself right now as to not arouse too much suspicion or some shit like that. I don't know.
You're so courageous.
But what if there aren't enough lifeboats for everyone?
Just speculating. Just speculating.
Will we have to leave anyone behind?
The guests' shivering questions are scattered by the sea breeze. They shudder and stumble as they follow the music. The sky is dark, but the churning clouds are no longer noisy. The cries of gulls and the crashing of waves merge with the weeping of the crowd. They make their way through the corridors and staircases for what seems like an eternity, their faces steeped in shadow. Oh, good!
I don't want to die like this. There's still so many things I want to do.
I want to go home. Even if this storm changes everything. I just want to go.
We have talked about it. And the Nukatai are willing to give up their spots if there aren't enough boats for everyone.
Jesus Christ, Fatutu, what?
We want to make amends for what happened earlier.
Okay, I get that, but what the hell?
Fatutu, this wasn't your people's fault. The Free Breeze will not abandon any of its passengers.
She raises her crackling box high, her face flushing red.
You have my word as the official musical director. And I suppose, the acting captain.
Aye aye, Captain Barcarola.
Barcarola, what have you done to your crackling box?
Oh, did she do something?
Sinfonia Giosa, dividetevi con grazia.
What the hell?
Oh,
oh shit.
That was some fun, huh? I remember you telling us how hard you worked to find it.
Oh?
I haven't seen one of those since my time in Galicia. The element of both. Hey, Barcarola. You're not just a great musician, you're a psycho too.
Huh.
You say that.
Holy hell. Oh, that was a quick cutscene. That was a quick cutscene, what the hell? Did she turn pieces of her crackling box into a... into little lifeboats? That's kinda ingenious. Okay, what is this? Thoughts on the solar eclipse. A new day, a new life, and the same old job. Submit a report. Where are you two, you idiots? Failed? A report on the Free Breeze incident. According to the Timekeeper's statement provided to our personnel, the recent hijacking of the Free Breeze was orchestrated by Miss Grace, a member of Manus Vindictae. Her involvement included the abduction of the Nukutais and persuading passengers to wear Manus Vindictae masks. Considering this, an upgrade in our risk assessment to Miss Grace may be necessary, along with issuing a formal warrant for her arrest. Additionally, with assistance from Regulus, a member of the Timekeeper's team, researcher Ulrich of Laplace was able to complete his artificial storm experiment on the Free Breeze. Regulus's record was identified as an immune material. Oh! So it's the record, huh? However, its overall efficacy is weak, providing only a minor delay in the onset of Era sickness, and critically lacks reproducibility. None of the copies of the records show the same level of efficacy. Regulus attributes this to her record's unique rock spirit, claiming it possesses a soul that its imitations lack. This claim has not yet been rigorously assessed. Okay, so they found out that the original record... I mean, that was kind of like a given already, right? But that the original record can do something against the sickness, but the copies are literally just copies. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay, interesting. Also, where the hell are you two goobers? Did you get on a lifeboat? Well, that answers the question. Wait, is that just his... Is she holding his head? Oh no! Ulrich turned into an actual fish tank. Finding home on the waves. She came from afar with many names and has never left you. Okay. Alright, this is the final cutscene then, I guess. Unless there's gonna be one more after this, teasing something new. Oh, hi. Oh, the little lamps. Oh, shit. Auto-scrolling. Shit. Seawater soaks the tips of her hair. The hem of her tweed skirt ripples among the waves. The violin, once hidden within the crackling box, nestles against her. It's... oh, the original violin. Its neck, body, and tailpiece interlocking. A small boat from the past bowing her steadily. Barcarola realizes a terrifying truth. One she has long ignored.
It's just like what Papa and Mama said.
Also, I want to point out, by the course that they were chartering, yeah, sure, they're still close to Australia, but they're kind of going south. They're kind of in an ocean place. Actually, no, they're still very close to Australia, so the ocean water should be still kind of pretty warm, right? But yeah, depending on how much south they are, the ocean water is gonna be very quickly very freezing.
Our cheeky little pumpkin's violin should have a rich and bright the tone. Not too sharp or unbalanced, just like her.
Let's ask Mr. Belly for some top-notch spruce or maple wood, the best that Cremona can offer. We'll need some glue for the neck joint and plenty of varnish.
Of course, this is a Cremona violin we're talking about. Most important of all, it will be a violin for our little Barcarola.
Oh, the voices sound so close, as if they were spoken.
As much as I try to deny it, I suppose my heart is still there with them.
Spoken just yesterday. A gentle breeze blows as she finally recognizes that little wisp of smoke lingering in her heart. She clutches the violin even tighter.
Papa, Mama, and Cremona.
A solid embrace, infused with the scent. She really is holding his head.
We did it.
Alright, please don't auto-scroll, let me read. A solid embrace infused with the scent of rain and warmth silently envelops her. The rain has finally stopped. The horizon shimmers faintly with a golden light once more. Yeah. Also, these two are a much bigger piece, or are they on a lifeboat or something right now?
Congratulations, Timekeeper.
I should be the one congratulating you, don't you think, Mr. Fish Tank?
The ferrofluid in a glass tank struggles to form a V.
It's an odd twist of fate, isn't it?
Indeed. I've just reported our findings to Laplace. With this, our research on the storm can finally advance to a new stage. I've even managed to develop a taste for rock and roll.
This goober.
Speaking of the storm...
Sonetto looks up at the sky, the reflection of the light on the water glimmering on her face. This unfortunate cruise has finally come to an end.
Hey, here comes the sun! Woohoo!
I never doubted you, Timekeeper. There was no storm. Not this time, anyway.
Yeah. That is a big instrument.
Thank you for your continued trust, Sonetto.
The sound of the wave seems to fade away as it's replaced by a new melody.
Smashing! This is sure to be the most fabulous boat party ever held! I wouldn't miss it for the world!
Familiar and foreign songs from countless lands intertwine as voices carry gently over the sea. Regulus paddles fiercely toward the music. Uh-huh.
Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
Da haben wir so manche schon gesessen wohl in Vorruhen und taten singen, die Lieder klingen im Eigengrund.
Au clair de la lune, on y voit qu'un peu, on cherche à la plume, on cherche à du feu.
Viejas melancolías, cosas de la mar, llegan con el silencio de la mañana, y cuando sale a verla, vuela a su casa.
A familiar ballad leaves Barcarola's lips.
L'astro d'argento, placide l'onda, prospero il vento. Venite la gilet, bacchetta mia, Santa Lucia,
have a truly heavenly voice, Barcarola. I've never heard that song before. Where's it from?
Oh, I know. It must be from Cremona.
No, it's a Neapolitan song. It has nothing to do with Cremona.
That's a Foundation helicopter. That island.
Island? That's an interesting thing to end on. Also, that was pretty. That was very pretty, going through all the songs. This is how it just breaks off. Really? Really? Really now? This is how it breaks off? You dinguses. Oh, come on, come on, really? Okay, I'm gonna presume this now directly continues then in the next main story chapter that I'm gonna be going into at some point very, very soon. Considering that island. Okay. Okay. Very abrupt ending though. Like, yeah, sure, they're being picked up, but very abrupt ending. I wonder if one of the two character stories are gonna continue this little thing here. But yeah, this was definitely almost main story material. The only thing I would say that is kind of like pushing it up a tiny bit away as a side story is probably the abrupt ending. Everything else was pretty much main story worth. Kind of like in every aspect that is present in this story. But yeah, man, sad, very sad as well for the honestly very sad ending as well for the Nukutai, especially the ones who accepted the masks. From what I'm gathering there, pretty much all of them have actually then, I guess, died at the end, including the little guy as well. I mean, considering he got literally slashed across his chest from what it looked like. But yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if that is gonna cover it, but I do know that Fatutu has an anecdote. That is, I'll be quite honest, that is kind of like shocking how they did this one, considering, yeah, we have 3 essentially high rarity characters in this story that were all becoming playable with this patch as well. Barcarola, Fatutu, and Ulrich. Ulrich being the free character, of course. But I'm kind of shocked that that they didn't just commit to like 3 character stories then, but went for Ulrich and Barcarola and left Fatutu with an anecdote. But still fine. I'll do Fatutu's anecdote at some point as well. I would say, considering I just did the story, that one is gonna have, that anecdote is gonna have probably pretty high priority to be done while the story is still fresh in my head. But yeah, interesting. Miss Grace is definitely interesting. That ending and everything, whatever happened there. I do wonder, especially because of the way she was behaving when she got back. The whole hyperventilating and stuff was happening. Like, she was either super nervous or whatever her arcane abilities maybe had like a negative feedback back on her body, essentially physically or mentally even, who knows. But I don't know, my honest thought on her right now is that she might be Moth, because of all the things that are happening, and she's just like double spy. I mean, she, as indicated by Mr. Forget-Me-Not as well, they're saying that she just recently joined up, which makes me even more believe that she is the spy. But it also makes me believe that they are probably definitely aware of the fact that she's the spy. But yeah, interesting. Okay, before we stop here for the day with this part, let's watch the main trailer for this thing, and then we're gonna round this up. Alright, main trailer for Last Evenings on Earth. Let's see what's gonna be in this thing. And again, as a reminder, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'll only be doing the main trailer right now. And then when we do Barcarola's story, I'll do the trailer for Barcarola, and I presume Ulrich also has his own trailer, so we'll do that then. Alright, let's go.
Seriously? You're doing the artificial storm experiment? Here? You're not about to go swimming with my most treasured record, are you?
You must understand. This record is a vital element of the experiment.
And you need to understand that it's a one-of-a-kind relic of rock and roll!
Oh, is he gonna do the thing here?
Don't fret.
Oh, he is.
I've taken that concern into account.
The closest potential location for the experiment appears to be directly on the route of this cruise ship, the Free Breeze.
Wow.
My calculation.
Oh yeah! That just occurred to me. Where the hell was Apple the entire time, huh? Wasn't he there at the beginning of the story for like a brief second and said something? Where did he go? I completely forgot about Mr. Apple. What the hell happened to him?
Show that we're veering off course. We're accelerating on a southward trajectory.
These people are fortunate. Born at the top of wealth and privilege.
Miss Grace, please, show us a new way.
What a coincidence.
And now they kiss. I mean, what?
I happen to have a similar device myself.
1990.
I still find this scene so meme worthy. You have a watch. Look at this one.
2005? No. 2007.
There is a pioneer who has crossed the storm.
There's a language that transcends all barriers. Please, everyone, hold on to each other and follow the music.
And you're going to do the experiment alone?
That's the plan. And if I fail, at least you'll have one more umbrella for the others.
Okay, this trailer basically showed almost everything. I guess this is one of those trailers where they're pretty much just add no way to be like a tease or something about it.
To tap someone's head like that? If you want to tap something, I can lend you a tin drum.
Excuse me?
I'm Barcarola, former musical director of the Free Breeze, am at your service.
The elders trust me to lead our people, and everyone believes in me. But why was I chosen for this important task? I'm so glad to have
I am still so surprised that the second character story was not for Fatutu, considering she was the other pullable character for this patch.
We'll find our home one day.
All right, the garments. But yeah, very interesting. Very interesting how this is gonna keep on going and what they're gonna be doing right now with this. These are pretty fashionable dresses. She looks very stylish.
Take my hand. You might feel better. Don't worry, it's been proven safe. Look at you, so broken. I'll be right here.
Alright, alright. Yeah, free pulls and everything. Between rainy seasons. Alright. Anything else? More gameplay. Oh yeah, Series of Dusks. Right. I forgot that was that patch. Man, was that so long ago? Holy hell. Time flies. Time really flies. Regulus, Anecdote. Oh, theme pack. That is a big giant jellyfish. Alright, that was the main trailer, huh? Yeah, I feel like I feel like they really didn't have much to what's the word I'm looking for? They really couldn't really do much around the whole hiding the story or doing something with the trailer to mislead, right? Because this trailer pretty much just had every picture, almost every individual CG from the whole thing. I think the only things in this trailer that were missing were literally the CGs from Barcarola's memory flashes and everything, and that was pretty much it. Like, they even had the very final cutscene in here as well. Well, outside of the singing one, but the one where Barcarola jumps into the ocean. Okay. Alright. But anyway, with that, I think we're done with this patch. Now, I have an hour and 15 minutes. I'm gonna use that to clear out all of the other stages that I didn't do while I was recording. But yeah, this was a good story from start to finish. A couple of... I would say the only discrepancy in the story that I'm kind of like now confused now that I remembered it is, what the hell happened to Apple? Where did Apple disappear? I can't remember. Did the story mention at the beginning that he was going somewhere else and I just forgot? What happened to him? But yeah, very, 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 very interesting. And yeah, this is basically main story. This is just main story. Come on, this is just the next stepping stone in getting Arcana back, right? So how this was not the main story is a predicament. Plus, if whatever the island at the end there was is not just the next or the next main story step. Can't remember. No, the next chapter is the one with I keep forgetting their names. The one with the girl and the guy with the red hair. I keep forgetting their two names. I have one of them. I have one of them, but I keep forgetting the name right now. But yeah, what was it called again? Hold on, let me actually remind myself. What was the next main story? Yeah, right, this one. Folie de Raison. Right, that's the next main story. Okay. I wonder if this is the direct continuation then of what just happened, or if the next patch after this is the next continuation. But I'll get my answer probably soon. But first, like I said, next time we're gonna do the next patch story. Then follow up with a character story, then follow up with... There's always something. There's always something. There's always something. But yeah, next patch, next episode, we're gonna do the next main patch, or started at least. Followed up by the whatever first character story that are released. Then go back and do the two character stories for Barcarola and Ulrich. At some point, I'm gonna do the anecdote for Fatutu. That one should be in here, right? I'm not... yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay, yeah. Okay, I guess that's the plan. I guess that's the plan for now. We're gonna do it in in that order. Oh, it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be busy. It's gonna be very busy. I am excited, however, for the next patch to see what that one is gonna be about. I'm obviously interested to see what the main story is gonna bring, but that's a lot of things that cannot happen at once. I have to take it step by step, otherwise I'm just gonna overload myself with a lot of things at once, plus story. Better to digest the story bit by bit than to just shovel it into your mouth like Son Goku does with rice. Need to digest. But yeah, anyway, this was fun, sad, interesting, and very funny at times. I mean, when Regulus is in a story, it's always gonna be fun. Because of her antics. But yeah, we'll see next time with the new patch how that is gonna begin. And then at some point, once the patch is done... I mean, considering next patch is probably gonna have a rerun... I don't know what rerun they're doing with the next patch, by the way. But I'm presuming that the next patch is gonna do a rerun of something that I already did. Which means that once that story is gonna be done and I do the 2 character stories of the next patch, we can then do main story for a while again and proceed with that. Very exciting. Very excited, very interested to see obviously where we are going with this whole thing. But anyway, this will be it for this one. So thank you very much for watching and listening. Hope you enjoyed. If you did so, please consider leaving a like, it would help out a lot. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you wanna support me more directly, memberships are open on the channel. And as I always say, no video will be behind a membership, it's purely there for support. So thank you very much to all the members already doing so. And I hope you all have a fantastic day wherever you are. And I will see you in the next one. And considering that I did not have breakfast yet, and it's close to afternoon anyway, I'm gonna get some dinner. I'm gonna get myself some food. So, thank you guys very much, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.